So hi everyone, logic gates with Boolean functions. What are logic gates? What are Boolean functions? We will learn it, right? So in this chapter, we will learn about signals used in electronic science, basic logic gates and combinational logic gates, representing Boolean expressions using truth tables, creating combinational logic gates based on basic logic gates, drawing digital circuits for Boolean expressions, constructing truth tables after writing Boolean expressions for digital circuits, integrated circuits, and practical usage of logic gates. So let's go with the introduction, right? Why we are using these logic gates? Why we are using these gates, right? So gates mean the gates, the door gates? No. Okay. What are electronic gates or what are the logic gates? Communication happens in various ways among living beings in day-to-day life, right? So you know that from the beginning, from the first chapter, we are learning about how people or how the living beings are communicating with each other, because this subject is based on communication, isn't it? Using the technology, how to communicate the information using the technology. Drumming was used in the past, you know that, right? So in the past there are several methods. People use several methods or various methods to communicate the information or to communicate with each other. So what they have used? They have used drumming to communicate as a method of communication. Further, a railway guard in a station blows a horn, waving a green flag to signal that the train is going to leave. Also, some people or some railway stations, the railway guard, they used to blow a horn waving a green flag to signal, okay, to signal that a train is going to leave or the train is leaving. A green light should be there for the train to start, and if it is a red light, the signal is to stop. So you know these communication methods, right? Usually, two keys are used to open a safe. You know that. If there is a safe, you know the safe. What is a safe? A safe is like a drawer, we'll call it a safe. Or else we can call it as uh, a small box where we save our or keep our confidential documents safe, like money and documents and all these things. So it is a safe. So to open a safe we have two keys. Just imagine like that. Usually we should have two keys to open a safe, and both keys are needed to open it. So if you want to open this safe, then you should have the both keys. One key is not enough. Before you start a journey in a car, all its doors should be closed properly. You know that. The people who have traveled in the car, you know, when you get onto the car, before starting the journey in the car, all the doors should be closed, no, right? If at least one door is not closed properly, we'll say one door is not properly closed. So what will happen? A light will be on, or there will be a sound for the driver to signal it. So you have experienced all these things, right? So if you get onto the car and before you start the journey, if the doors are not closed, okay, you should close all the doors of the car. If at least one door is not closed, then there will be a light blinking in the on the dashboard. You know the dashboard, right? So in the dashboard there will be a red color light will be blinking, or sometimes there will be a alarm sound will come from the car. So it means it is signaling that the doors are not closed properly. Or even when you don't put the seat belts, or also an alarm or a small light will be blinking in the dashboard. Further, you should wear seat belts if you are seated in the front seats of a car. Otherwise, there will be a signal to indicate this. Thus, as we use signals in our day-to-day life to make decisions, the computer also uses signals, right? So you know, in the day-to-day life, or for an example, we'll say if you are using a CCTV camera, that also nowadays there will be a signal for that, right? There are some rays coming from these CCTVs, and then if the rays breaks, what happens? An alarm will be alarmed, right? So these are signals. These are signals. So in our day-to-day life, we are using signals in various situations. Likewise, a computer also uses signal. So why a computer uses signal? You know what is a computer now, right? A computer is a digital device now. We call it as a computer. So computers also uses these signals. So logic gates. Now you know about the signals. Let's go to the logic gates. What are logic gates? Circuits which enable building a certain logic conditions using binary values and which enable making certain decisions are called logic circuits, right? So logic circuits are some circuits, okay? You know circuit boards, no? Now if you open whatever the digital device, there is a board, right? So in that board, it is a circuit. If you see that board, you can see some things in the board, right? But it is not understandable for us because we didn't learn all these things. No, it is a circuit, right? If you get an electronic car, an electronic toy car, if you open it, inside there is a circuit. If you get a remote car, there is a circuit. So each and every digital device, there is a circuit inside. So what is this circuit? Why we are using this circuit? These circuits enable building of certain logical conditions. There are conditions. When you press this one, this should happen. When you press like this should happen. So there are some conditions using binary values. You know what are binary values? Binary values are used with the 0 and 1. Right? You can remember, no, these numbers 0 and 1 are the binary values. So using these binary values which enable making certain decisions are called logic circuits. So these are logic circuits. The computer is made of a large number of complex digital circuits, right? So if you open the computer inside, there is a circuit, and inside in that circuit, on that circuit, there are various or complex digital circuits. Complex means it is hard to understand. There are complex digital circuits, right? These electronic circuits are designed as required, connecting a large number of basic logical circuits called logic gates. So in this logical circuit, okay, inside this logical circuit, they have built logic gates. There are logic gates, okay? There are logic gates. These in this lesson we are going to learn about these logic gates. So in this circuit, in these electronic circuits, they have designed some large number of basic logical. They have designed using these logic gates, right? Central processing unit is made up of a collection of large number of logical gates. So central processing unit is a small piece of, like a piece of biscuit, right? It is a small piece of electronic device inside the computer, the central processing unit. I have told you the CPU size is very small. It is like a munch chocolate biscuit, isn't it? But inside that central processing unit, there is collection of a large number of logic gates, but we can't see it, okay? but it is designed like that. The following figure, now here there is a figure, this is the CPU now. So inside this CPU 4.1 shows a circuit made up of basic logic gates. So here what you should know is logic gates. Okay, so this is just an image, it is explained to you. So here they have used several logic gates inside, like AND, NOT, OR, and these are the basic logic gates, right? So the basic logic gates are 3. Basic logic gates are how many? 3 basic logic gates, right? The function carried out by a logic gates is giving an output, considering an input or several inputs. With this logic gates, we can obtain an output, obtain one output, and we can input several inputs. We can input several inputs, not one input. It can be one input, 2 inputs, 100 inputs, thousands inputs, doesn't matter. But at last, you will get one output. There are numerous of technical methods to produce logic gates, and its internal circuit consists of devices such as transistors, diodes, and resistors. According to the way that the circuits are used, logic gates can be classified into 2 types. So here the main thing. Logic gates are 2 types. How many types? Logic gates can be classified into 2. One is basic logic gates. Second one is combinational logic gates. Nothing to worry and nothing to be confused. From these basic logic gates, the combinational logic gates will be designed. How? As I told you, there are two classification. The logic gates are classified into 2. One is basic logic gates. How many basic logic gates are there? 3. How many basic logic gates are there? 3. From these main basic 3 logic gates, the combinational gates will be designed. Now understood that? Now let's see what are the 3 basic logic gates, right? So the 3 basic logic gates are AND gate, OR gate, and NOT gate. Very easy, okay? I will explain it to you. Rather than explaining it in this book, I would like to go to a presentation slide and explain it to you. So as I told you, logic gates are 2 types. One is basic logic gates, another one is the combinational logic gates. OR gate, AND gate, NOT gate are the basic 3 logic gates. NOR gate and NAND gate are the 2 combinational logic gates. There are other combinational logic gates also, but in your syllabus, we are going to learn about these 5 logic gates only. Okay, so don't worry about the other logic gate, because there are another 2 logic gates, XOR gate and XNOR gate, but we are not going to learn it in this book, right? Okay. OR gate. OR gate means, okay, understand it very carefully. The OR gate has 2 or more inputs. In an OR gate, you can input 2 or more inputs. There should be 2 inputs or more than 2 inputs in an OR gate. The output from OR gate is 1. The output from OR gate is 1 if any of the input is 1. If you put inputs here, right? So there are 2 inputs going on here now, going inside the gate here, 2 inputs. When you input 2 inputs, if either of the input is 1, the output will be 1. That is the rule. That is the rule of the gate. Let us consider the example given below to understand. This is AND gate now. We'll go with the AND gate. First. Let us consider the example given below to understand AND gate. If the door of your computer lab is locked with a key and padlock, with a key and padlock. So the door is closed with a key and padlock. Both door key and padlock key are needed to open that door now, right? So if there is a padlock and if you have used the key to close the door, then when you are opening the door, you should have the key and the padlock. You should open the key, the lock and the padlock. Now both should be open to open the door. If both keys are there, you can open the door. If either door key or padlock key is used, you cannot open the door. Further, if keys are not there, you cannot open the door. That is the rule of AND gate. I compare it with the conjunction AND. In English subject, if you go to the English lesson, there is a conjunction, right? AND conjunction. What is the meaning of AND? If I told you, for an example, right? Now I am calling Kenod, right? I am telling to Kenod, please go call Pahanmi and Afriha. If I ask Kenod like this, call Pahanmi and Afriha, then Kenod should bring who? Pahanmi and Afriha. Both should come, no? Not one. Both should come. If I tell you another example, bring the red pen and the blue pen. So what does it mean here? You should bring the red pen and the blue pen. Both pens you should bring. Both should bring it. Understood? If I told you go to the shop and buy flour and egg, you should buy flour and egg. Both should be bought. So this is the rule of the AND. You have a door, you have locked it with a key all along with the padlock. If you want to open the key, if you want to open the door, you should open the key, or you should have the key and you should open the padlock also. Then only you will be able to open the door. Now understood the rule of AND. So here the rule of AND is, if you put any input, okay, if you putting any inputs, all the inputs should be on, should be 1, because here in logic gates we are using the binary numbers. You know what are the binary numbers, right? You should know it. The binary numbers we are using with the logic gates. The binary numbers are usually 0 and 1. So here 0 indicates the 0 is equal to off or false. 0 is equal to off or false. 1 is equal to on or true. Understood? So here, as I told you, in logic gates there will be several inputs and one output. In AND gate, if you are inputting, all the inputs should be 1 to obtain the output as 1. That is the rule. Now understood? Now for an example, let us consider the simple series electronic circuit given below to understand AND operation. You know the English language, right? If you know the grammatical meaning of AND, then it is solved here. For an example, this is an electronic circuit. Okay. Here there are two switches. There are two switches. We'll say this is a gate and these are inputs. These two switches are inputs. Okay. If this bulb, if you want to lit this bulb, okay, if you want to light this bulb, if you want to on this bulb, then you should on these both switches, isn't it? That means the both switch should be on, isn't it? It should be like this. Then only this light will be working. If you didn't on B and you on switch on only A, will the bulb works? No. So and mean you should on all the switches. This switch and this switch should be on, should be 1. So the inputs should be 1 to obtain the output as 1. Here the two switches A and B are switches. Okay. Pahan Miss question after ending the class. Okay, don't leave. I will discuss your problem and I will tell you what you should do. Okay, right. So here the two switches are A and B and the Q is the bulb, right? So bulb Q and two batteries are connected in series. Let us consider the two switches as input and the bulb as output. When both switches A and B are closed, A and B are closed, only the bulb will be, when both switches A and B are closed, only the bulb will be switched on. Closed mean when they are closed like this, because this is open now, so it is not touching the circuit. If it is not touching the circuit means it is on, it is open, right? So if we close the switches, if we close it with the circuit only, the bulb will switch on. The bulb will not be switched on when either switch A or B is closed. So it is, if it is not closed like this, then the bulb will not be switched on. If it is closed like this, then the bulb will be switched on. That is what they have explained. Let's consider this table, okay? Not this table, this table. So this is called as the truth table. This is a truth table. So here in this subject, you are going to learn the logic, Boolean logic gates all along with the truth table. How to draw a truth table based on the logic gates and how to draw a logic gate based on the truth table. Okay. So this is a truth table. A is a switch, B is a switch, Q is the bulb, right? So A, B are the inputs, Q is the output. So if A is 0, that means if the switch A is not switched on, okay, if the A is 0 and B is 0, A and B are 0, then the output also will be 0. The bulb won't work, no. If A is 0 and the B is 1, if A is switched off and B is switched on, also the bulb will be off, right? Because it is AND. If A is 1 and B is 0, then Q will be also 0. If A is 1, B is 1, then the output, the bulb will be on. So here in AND gate, what is the rule? The rule of the AND gate, all the inputs should be 1. Okay, now for an example, we'll say you have inputted 10 inputs. There are 10 switches, 10 inputs. If you want to obtain the bulb, if you want the bulb switched on, if you want the bulb to work, then all the switches, all the 10 switches should be on now. Then only the bulb will work. If in the 10 switches, one switch is not on, then the bulb will not be working. Now understood the rule of AND gate? If at least one input is 0, the output of AND gate is 0. So everyone should be present. Every switch should be on. If you search, okay, if you search in the truth table and you found somewhere 0, then the output is 0 in AND gate. The AND gate have 2 or more inputs. You can input 2 or more than 2 inputs. Okay. Sign of the AND gate. When you are writing the sign of the AND gate, now there are 2 inputs now here, A, B. So the sign, the output will be like this, A and B. A and B. All the inputs, okay, all the inputs should be 1 for the output to be 1. That is AND. You remember the word AND. So the symbol is dot. If you write A, if you write it like this, okay, if you write like this, A, it is not A dot B, it is A and B. Q and R and X. Okay. Another thing you should understand. Okay, I will tell it later, right? So when you are reading these outputs, it is A and B, not A dot B. Remember everyone? A and B, right? Okay. Second one, OR gate. So AND, you know, if it is AND gate, symbol is dot. All inputs should be 1. All the inputs should be 1. OR gate. You can understand here, right? O. A bus passenger who is in a 2-door bus can get down from the front or back door. Okay? When a passenger is traveling in a bus, when he get down from the bus, he either can get down from the front door or even he can get down from the back door. It doesn't matter, but he can choose 2 of the one door. If there are several routes to reach your home, you can use any of these routes. So if there are several routes to your home, we'll say there are 5 routes to reach your home, you can choose whatever the route you want, right? So what is the meaning of O here? You can use this or this, either of the 2, right? Here, this is the circuit. This is the bulb. This is the circuit. There are 2 switches. Can you see here? 2 switches are there, A and B. So, if I close the switch A, that means if I on the switch A, okay, if I on the switch A, for an example, and if the B is not on, if it is off, the current will go, right? The electricity will go from here now and the bulb will be working. Likewise, if you on B and off A also, the bulb will lit. Understood? But if you didn't on either the switches, then the bulb won't work. So what is the rule of the OR gate? At least one input should be on. At least one input. Now for an example, there are 10 inputs in OR gate. Okay, there are 10 inputs for OR gate and only we'll say all the inputs are 0, but only one input is 1. Then the bulb will work. All the inputs are 1. The bulb will work. 5 inputs are 1 and 5 inputs are 0, the bulb will work also. The thing is here, one switch is enough to switch on the light. Understood? But if all the bulbs are off, then the bulb will not work, right? So here, this is the truth table. If the switch A is off and B switch is off, then the bulb is off. If A switch is off, B switch is on, the bulb will be on. A switch is on, B switch is off, then the bulb will on. Both switches are on, then the bulb will be on. At least one input should be 1 for the output of OR gate to be 1. So here I didn't tell you the drawing of the AND gate, right? So it is the half circle. It is like a half circle, right? Half circle means it should be like this. When you draw AND gate, okay? When you draw AND gate, it should be like this, half circle. OR gate, the OR gate has 2 or more inputs also. You can input 2 or more than 2 inputs in an OR gate. The symbol of OR gate is plus. This is not A plus B. It is AOB. Understood? Now for an example, this is like multiplication. Understood? Multiply 0 into 0 is 0 now. So AND gate is like multiplication. 0 into 1, 0. 1 into 0 also 0. But 1 into 1 is 1. Now understood the output. So here, if you have 10 ones and 1 0, when you multiply, what happens here? The output will be 0 in AND gate. In OR gate, okay, it is plus. 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay, I am just explaining it to understand. Okay, so because now when I come here, 1 plus 1 is 2, no, but we can't put 2 here. Okay, I am just explaining you to understand it. That means 0 and 0, 0 or 0. Both of the inputs should be 1, no, if you want the output to be 1. So here 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And also 1 plus 1 is 1 here, right? So if you go with the grammar, because there will be statements in your paper, okay? After I do the basics, I will go with the paper and explain you some of the questions, right? Now for an example, I am telling like this. Now first I told you, call Pahanmi and Afriha. So here that means both should come, isn't it? Both should come. So that is AND gate, and both should be on. Here all the inputs should be on. If I tell call Pahanmi or Afriha, that is equal to what? 1 also is more than enough. If 1 also came, it is more than enough. No need both of them to come. So 1 is enough. Understood? So that is the OR gate. So the symbol of OR gate, right, is plus. Here at least one input should be 1 for the output to be 1. And this is the drawing of the OR gate. It is like a half moon. Okay, you can draw it as half moon also. This is half moon, right? So this is not A plus B, it is AOB. Okay, so here AOB. So 0 or 0, 0. 0 or 1, 1. 1 or 0, 1. 1 or 1, 1. Now let's go to the last one. the NOT gate. What is this NOT gate? This NOT gate is very naughty. Okay. When we say to do something, it doesn't do. When we tell to not to do something, it will do. What does it mean? It means if I on the switch, the bulb will off. If I off the switch, the bulb will be on. So it does the vice versa. Understood? NOT gate. So here, this is the symbol. This is the expression of the NOT gate, and this is the symbol. We call it as A bar. Okay, we can draw it like this. We can write it like this, either like that. So here, A bar. NOT gate is unique. Okay, it is very unique. There is only one input and one output. In NOT gate, there is only one input and one output. So as you can see here, there is a rectangle and a small round here. Okay. So the sign of NOT gate is, you can write it like this, A, and you can put a comma or apostrophe. A, you can put an apostrophe. It means A bar. Okay, not A apostrophe. Yeah, it is A bar. Or else you can write it like this also. You can write A and put a small line above the A, right? So this is what happens. If the A is 0, the output will be 1. If the A is 1, the output will be 0. Understood? So these three are the basic logic gates, right? Now understood the basic logic gates, everyone, because I am going to discuss the work here. The truth table, I will discuss it in the last after finishing the combinational. I will explain you the truth table. Okay, right? Good. Okay. Now I want you guys. Now you understood the AND gate, no? AND logic gate. You understood it. Can you just give me the answer of this? The answer of this. Type it in the chat box and give me the answer, and then I will discuss the answer here. Do this one quickly. Both of the answer. Write down the 0 and this one also. So both you should write. Write it and send me now. We'll see whether you understood it or not. Write it in your exercise book, okay? And keep it. And if you can send it to me also, I will discuss. I was searching for some questions in the past paper, but there are combinational gates. That's the problem. Doesn't matter. Done, everyone? Shall I discuss? Okay, shall I discuss? See, okay. A and B. Here, A and B and C. So, first A and B means 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 0 and 1, 0. Because and all the input should be on. All the input should be true or 1. Okay. Here also 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 1. Now understood? So the last two blanks are 1 1 and the previous three blanks are 0 0. Here A and B and C. So A and B is 0, no? C 0. Understood? Here also 0. Here also 0 because you just search. Okay, N means all should be on, no? So search here. All are no, only one is on. So here also 0. Here 0. This one also 0. 0. This one also 0. The last one only is 1 because here all the inputs are 1. Understood? Akil and Akil? Afriha understood. Good. And Pahanmi also good. Netsilu good. Everybody good. Understood now? Right. Now let's go to the OR gate. Following is the logic circuit for AND to get the Q output from A, B and C inputs. Okay, write the Boolean expression for this. Okay, write the Boolean expression for this one. What is the Boolean expression? Boolean expression is the A and B and C, A and B, O, C. We are putting the symbols, the dot, the plus, that is the Boolean expression. So after getting this as an output, what is the expression? That is the Boolean expression. A truth table we will draw it later, okay?
Teacher, can you explain it again?
This one. Okay. This is the Boolean expression. Now see, here A or B, no, right? So this is the Boolean expression, A or B. Now understood? Likewise, they are asking what are the Boolean expression of this and this. Anyhow, these two are equal because all these three are going through a OR gate, no? So these both are equal, but here I want the output. I want the expression here. What will be the expression? Now understood, no? Shall I explain? Okay. Now, first of all, when they are giving you a gate like this, okay, when they are giving you a logic gate like this, first of all, what you should have to do is, okay, what you should do is mark the symbols, right? Now this is OR gate, no? Isn't it? Follow. Okay, this is not AND gate, this is OR gate, okay? There is a small mistake here. So this is OR gate, okay? So from this OR gate, first of all, what you should do is mark the symbols of this gate. So the symbol of this gate is plus, now, and this also plus. So mark it first like this, okay? Then take the output one by one. Now see how many inputs have gone through this gate. 2 inputs, A and B only. So the expression or the output here is A or B. Okay, so this is the expression of this. From this gate, this expression A or B and C is coming out. So here anyhow A or B is going inside this, right? So it is A or B. This is plus, no? This expression or this gate is plus, no? So O C. Now understood how to get the output, the final output. One by one you should go. How you should go? One by one. Understood? Now, if yes, put yes. Guys. Okay, Asia understood, Afriha understood. Akil and Akil, Pahanmi and Kenod. Okay, Pahanmi understood. Okay, let's go with the 2 combinational gates also. Okay, let's go with the 2 combinational gates also. And we will finish it. Okay, then next week we can learn how to draw a truth table, right? Okay. Combinational gate, nothing is there. Now we have already learned 3 basic gates now. These 3 basic gates, from these 3 basic gates, 2 basic gates are getting together. Then a combinational gate will be created like this. Now what is this gate? This gate is OR gate, right? Right? This gate is OR gate. With OR gate, there is another gate here, no? NOT gate. So when these 2 gates are combining together, we name it as NOR gate. Not OR means NOR gate. Now understood? So the output, this one is plus, no? OR gate. So plus. So A or B. When A or B goes through the NOT gate, the A or B will be A or B bar. Now understood? This is A or B bar. Now for an example, we'll say the input A is 1 and the input B is 0. So what should be the output here? This is OR gate, no? Now tell me what is the output of this gate. Here 1 and 0. 1 or 0. 1. So 1 is enough. OR gate, no, not AND gate. So OR gate. Now this 1 is coming through this NOT gate. Now what happens? What will be the output? You know what is the rule of 1. Rule of NOT. It is a not even, no. It is not doing as I tell them. So if it is 1, if it is on, here what happens? NOT gate is naughty. It is not doing as I am telling. If I say to sit, it will stand. If I tell to stand, it will sit. It does the vice versa. Yeah. So what will be the answer here? 0. This is how you should take the output. Right? So the combinational logic gate, you can draw it like this. Okay, separately. You can first draw the main 2 gates and get the output, or else you can combine them together like this. See, I will show you. Like this. Now I have shown you here, it is this one, right? So here NOR gate means the combination of OR gate and NOT gate is indicated as NOR gate. So the combination of NOR gate, OR gate and NOT gate is indicated as NOR gate. The output of NOR gate will be the opposite of OR gate. Now in OR gate, 1 is enough now to be on. So 1 is enough to be on, but here what happens? It is the opposite. A or B, now these both are off now. So it is not on. That means 0. But when it goes through the NOT gate, it will be on. That is the thing. Now understood? So the sign of NOR gate is, it can be like this, okay? A or B within bracket and then bar, or you can write it like this also. So either you can draw it like this or you can draw it like this. If it is drawn like this, you should understand this round is there, no? So first of all, what you should do here, you should understand, or you should identify what is the symbol of this gate. So this gate symbol is plus, no? So here A plus B, that means A or B. A or B. But there is a NOT here, no? There is a NOT. So what is the meaning of NOT? It means the bar. Now understood the combinational gate of NOR? Next one, NAND gate. NAND gate is the combination of AND gate and NOT gate. It is AND gate and NOT gate. So the combination of AND gate and NOT gate is indicated as NAND gate. The output of NAND gate will be the opposite of AND gate. In AND gate, both should be on. No. So if both are on, the output will be on. But if there is a NOT gate, then the output will be off. As you can see here, see, 0 and 0 is 0. But if there is a NOT gate, if it is a NAND gate, then the output will be 1. 0 and 1, the output is 0. But when it comes with the NOT gate, the output will be 1. Likewise, it is the opposite of AND gate. So how to, what is the expression? A and B bar. This is the expression. And this is how you draw the AND gate. Now understood? The combinational two gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. So we learned the main basic three gates, AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate, and the two combinational gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. Which of the following Boolean expression is equivalent to the output of the given logic circuit? It is very easy, okay? So here what you should do is first, okay, inside just write down the expressions, okay, the symbols. Now here this is AND gate, this is OR gate, so this is dot and this is plus. Now this is bar. Then what you should do, take one by one. Now this input X and Y, there are two inputs going through the Boolean gate. So this is X input, right? So what happens, you should take it like this. Carefully just write down, okay, like this. Now this is dot, this is plus, and this is plus. This one everybody knows, it is bar. Now you can write it like this, or you either can put a bar above the input, right? Okay, so here X is going, so X comes here, X, it goes inside the AND gate, so dot. Then Y is coming, so it is X and Y. Clear? Clear. Again a Y is going, this Y becomes here, it becomes Y bar, isn't it? See, here it is Y, when it's go through this gate, it becomes Y bar. This Y bar is coming here, so Y bar. What is the symbol? Plus. Then X is going. Done, done. Now these two expressions are going to come out from this gate, and this is the final gate, isn't it? Right. Now take X and Y. X and Y. Write down it inside the bracket. Why? Because it is coming from one gate, isn't it? Separately it is coming from one gate. Then it combines O with this one, Y bar O X. So here they are asking you the expression now, right? So how to get the expression? The output is X and Y. Okay, so where X and Y? Here X and Y. This is also X and Y. But here O, Y bar, O, X. So this is the answer. This is the gate. First of all, what you should do? Write down the expression. Write down what is the expression inside. Okay, so this gate is dot O0, dot O plus. This is plus. Plus means O gate. This one is NAND gate, no? So dot. It is AND gate and here it is bar. There is a round, no? So it is bar. This one is AND, on, OR gate. Okay, right. Now it is completed. Now what you should do, this A is going through this gate, isn't it? Now write down A. Then B is followed with A, no? So after A goes in, O, B also coming out. So A, O, B. Done everyone? Yes, A, O, B is done. So this expression is okay. Now you should come to this. There is another output here. This output. A is coming. Then B is coming also. So here what happens after A and B is coming until here, okay, before this one, okay, before this circle, it is A and B, isn't it? Before the circle, it is A and B. After entering the circle and comes out, it will be coming as A and B bar. After coming out of the circle. Now understood this one, everyone. Until this, did you understand? It is fully becoming bar. Okay, not separately. We are not putting the bar separately because it is fully coming out. First it comes here. It is AND gate. After that it is becoming as NAND, no? Can you remember? This one. This one. See one here. After it is first AND gate. After that only it becomes NAND, no? Like here. So, if it is hard to get the answer at once, you can take the answer before the round. After the round, you can put the AND. The NAND and the NOT. Okay. Now, okay. I obtained the two answers here. Then, this A and B is coming out from this here. Here. A, O, B, okay, comes and then following with the A and B, another expression is coming, no? So before it comes, this symbol should be used. And A and B bar. Until we will meet again at the next class. Thank you for joining the class, everyone, and have a nice day and stay safe.